So let's have a feel of the NPFL Laliga U15 promises taking place over there at Ikene Remo Star Stadium. It's been a wonderful time with the young lads. They've been showcasing a lot of talent when it comes to football, and you just have to look at that. Always very scintillating watching those boys under 15. All the teams in the NPFL having their team participating. Welcome you on the show 360 Sport on Trust TV. I am Adeni Ajishafe. We have a lot to quickly look at. Matches we're actually playing the quarterfinal of the NPFL Laliga under 15. Let's look at those results as we went down just yesterday. As we quickly look at Kano Pillars, they were able to do where they defeated Gombe United 3-2 in their game, and you have Remo Stars also defeating MFM by 2-1. So Kano Pillars and Remo Stars, they've qualified for the semi-finals of this year edition. Talking about the NPFL Laliga under 15 promises taking place in Ikene, Ogun State. Good one for Remo Stars and also Kano Pillars. While as we speak right now, some fixtures are ongoing over there also. Those fixtures, quickly, we look at the fact that some states are still playing. MFM is there in the fixture. They are playing in the NPFL, under 15 promises quarter-final. Shooting Stars versus Sunshine Stars. And Katsina United are also playing against Wiki Tories in the quarter-finals. Those are the 4 matches are ongoing right now over there in Ikene. Shooting Stars of Ibadan under 15, Sunshine Stars under 15, and not forget the Katsina United under 15 taking on Wiki Tories. All these games right now they are on, and you just have to look at those boys. They really show class when it comes to playing football. We have to appreciate this particular effort by the NPFL organizers and also La Liga having a conjunction with NPFL to allow these under 15 players to showcase their talent. Good one there. Now we quickly move away and talk about the one that happened just yesterday. Manchester United versus Brentford. Good one for Manchester United. They were able to win that game, silencing Brentford 3-0. And you have to give it up to the entire squad who did well. Ronaldo, not forgetting all the other players. Well, the main thing right now, despite the fact that they won this game, it's not looking too good for United concerning Champions League, because for the fact that there are many matches, even if they win by 8-0, it means Tottenham Hotspur and Arsenal, they have to lose at least one of their games or play draw in their game also, which might not be possible from the way it is. Man United, really, they have a very tight rope to climb, looking at their chances of qualifying for the UEFA Champions League next season. Man United, really, this is really performed below par, despite the fact that they are so close, they are far away from UEFA Champions League. Their talisman Ronaldo still able to get one of the goals yesterday via penalty, but so far as it is, United might not be smelling Champions League this season. It's so painful because a lot of fans are not happy with the performance of that club so far, wondering what happened to the Red Devils over there at English Premier League. Now we move away from English Premier League. Well, that particular match was played yesterday. We quickly look at La Liga. A fixture between Getafe and Real Betis ended goalless also over there in Spain. Real Betis were able to share the spoil against Getafe in an away game, and that's a good one for Real Betis, at least among the top big boys over there in La Liga. Talking about them playing goalless away to a Getafe team who always wants to do wonderfully well against big teams. So far this season, Real Betis have been in superlative form, playing among the top teams in La Liga. And away from La Liga, Bundesliga matches also came up. A lot of matches came up in Bundesliga, and we quickly look at those results quickly, where Bayer Leverkusen defeated Eintracht Frankfurt by 2-0, and Borussia Mönchengladbach 3-1 against Leipzig. Despite the fact that Nkunku pulled one back, it was not enough as they lost against Borussia Mönchengladbach in that game that got them winning 3-1 there. Good one for them. And also Bayer Leverkusen defeating Eintracht Frankfurt 2-0 there. Looking at German Bundesliga as we quickly running through all the matches that was played both here and also outside Nigeria. We look at Italian Serie A. Matches were also played, match was played between Atalanta and Salernitana. It ended also at least in a draw. Good one for Atalanta versus Salernitana. It was 1-0 draw. The two teams actually sharing the spoil there. If you look at Italian Serie A, it has always been very defensive. Goal doesn't flow too much, but teams are always ready to show their class, giving you all the results as it went across different stadia in Europe, in the top 5 league, and also in Nigeria. We're talking about the NPFL also, La Liga U15 taking place in Ikenne over there in Ogun State. It's been a superlative season for all these young lads from Nigeria, showcasing their talent in the under-15. Well, to let you know that we have to be focusing on handball this morning. Handball is a sport that a lot of people are into, and it's another sport that really people love to play in secondary school, universities, polytechnic, all across. You see different courts in different locations in Nigeria where people play handball. So our focus will be on Federal Capital Territory Handball Association, where they organize the under-12 and under-15 handball competition coming up starting from Wednesday, and it will run through to the weekend. So that's a good one. We decided to okay, let's have this on our show. Let people know that really Federal Capital Territory, all the area councils, they will be jostling for honors to fight who will win this year's edition of FCT Handball League. That's why we have in the studio a member of the board of FCT Handball Association in the person of Huda, who is here with us. The secretary of the FCT Association is here. Good to have you, Huda.
Good morning, my viewers.
And also the media officer of FCT Handball. Good to have you, Amechi Abo.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good one. Let's start with FCT Handball Association. Well, we've heard about Handball Federation and all that. But really, a lot of people don't know that FCT really have an association that is running. Let's start from the media officer.
Yeah, of course. Even as a journalist, it was, I think, last January that I got to understand that we have about 32, 33 sports federations in the country. Possibly because many of these federations are not active, or maybe they are not organizing events, or maybe they do not consider the import of the media in all the activities. For FCT Handball Association, of course, they have been in existence, but right now it depends on who has been there and who is currently there now, and the impact they have made in the past and the impact they are making now. So the story between now and then are different, and today we have an association, a board that is willing to develop handball from the grassroots angle. And since the coming on board of this current board about 2-3 months ago, they have been able to show the capacity, the passion, the vision to turn around the narratives in terms of handball in FCT. So the new board is ably led by Ambassador Dr. Edward Olutoke, and they have been able for the past couple of weeks or months, as we said, to come up with a whole lot of things to change the narratives in terms of handball in FCT. And one of them particularly is the upcoming under 12, under 15 FCT Inter-Area Council Handball Championship that will be kicking off tomorrow.
Okay, now that takes us to the topic we are looking at. We are focusing on FCT Handball Association, but now let's look at the topic we are treating. The 24 teams to participate in FCT under 12, under 15 Inter-Area Council Handball Championship that is actually coming up under the umbrella of FCT Handball. This is an association governing handball in Abuja. Now, to the secretary, let's look at the area councils in Abuja that will be participating.
We have 6 area councils in Abuja, and all the 6 are participating in both boys and girls. We have under 12 Amak, Kwali, Gwagwalada, Kuje, Buari, Abaji, and Kwali.
Okay, those are the 5 area six area councils that will be participating in
and
the
all of them are coming, yes.
Okay, now when you look at all this, the 6, the 24 teams are selected from all the 6.
Yes.
And they will be participating for girls and also for boys.
Yes.
So under 12?
In the under 12 category, we have under 12 boys, under 12 girls. Then in the under 15, we have under 15 boys and under 15 girls.
Okay.
All be participating in the tournament.
Okay, how long has the tournament been existing? Has it been up to 10 years or a year or 2?
The tournament has been existing since 1995, but then it has not gotten this kind of popularity, and there has not been any sponsor that is really pushing it. But this time around, we have somebody who is passionate about the game in person of Dr. Ambassador Edward Olutoke.
Okay, now, looking at the fact that you said this time around, you guys were able to at least push to make it more popular. You're expecting 24 teams.
Yes.
So in Abuja now, you have more than 24 handball teams.
Yes, because we limited it to, we don't allow clubs to register. We limited it to the area council because this is just for area council. There are still some other clubs that are present in Abuja that have under 12 and under 15 because this one is going to be at the area council level. So if you are in any club, you have to merge with any area council. But if it's a club tournament, you will see more than 24.
Wow. So it means really handball is very popular in this kind of, at least part of Nigeria.
Yes.
Okay, now, you being a secretary, for a while now, we know that handball is one of the sports that Nigerians really love. When you take football, basketball, you begin to think of handball and all that. But handball in Abuja here, has there been anything the FCT has done so far to make people know, like awareness, and apart from this competition?
Yeah, the FCT used to go for win laurels in handball. This under 15 and under 12, it has been in existence, and before it has been sponsored by the FCT Sport Council. But later in the days, when there is no fund from the government to sponsor it, so they now allow us to look for private organizations to sponsor it. If not, if we leave it in the hand of government, then because there is no fund anywhere, even the sport vote in FCT is not. We don't have vote. If you ask my director now, he will tell you that even the sport council alone, the vote they have cannot even sponsor one team, not to talk of a whole 24 teams.
Okay, Amechi Agbo, so far, when it comes to making events for people to know, it's the job of media officers to get it out there, and with the help of friends, colleagues, and all that. But so far, seems handball is becoming gathering momentum in Abuja, kind of. This be coming from the secret from you there, right?
Yeah, it is becoming popular in Abuja because of committed and passionate colleagues like you, like the leverage you've given us this morning. And I recall, as I said earlier, it depends on who was there and who is there right now. The first thing this board did when they were inaugurated was to hold a media parley. And in that media parley, the chairman, in his humility, said, "This is not a media conference. You are the one to talk to us. We are a board. We do not know what to do. But we have called this parley today for us to ask you questions, to tell us how to do this job of turning around handball in FCT." And that discussion that day, of course, it was an open window for everybody. And at the end of the day, it yielded a whole lot of products anyway. And that day also, the chairman unveiled, for the first time in the history of handball in FCT and in the entirety of the country, the chairman unveiled the FCT Handball Supporters Club. The first time the national team doesn't have supporters club, but FCT Handball Association currently has a standing, working, effective supporters club. After that, the next assignment the chairman and his board took was the remodeling and renovation of the FCT handball court at Old Parade Ground. That court has been in dilapidation for over 25 years. But this man coming on board, within a month, he was able to remodel and revitalize that court to global standard. And that is where we are going to hold this competition coming from tomorrow. And after that one, the next project is this competition, which, of course, financially speaking, is very gargantuan to say. And we are hoping and trusting on God that it is going to be a success. And I want to use this medium to appreciate my colleagues and the industry, you and every other one, for your support. If we call you, you are there. Even if when we release our press releases, you also make sure that it gets to the larger population. And we cannot take you guys for granted. Without the media, there will be no sports.
Now, we've been talking concerning FCT handball. We have 24 teams. We'll be jostling for honor from tomorrow, Wednesday, over there as the competition will begin. Among the area councils, 6 area councils in Abuja. She has earlier mentioned those names. We'll be expecting much of handballers to showcase their talent for the fact that most of them will be very happy. They've been at home, but now they have a template where they can compete in the sports called handball. Now we'll be looking at this and still talking with the Secretary General of FCT Handball Association, Hulda. Now let's look at when it comes to grassroots sport development, especially sport like handball. We know a lot of people don't put more attention. It's always very painful when you see athletes go out there to train and train very hard, and there is no opportunity for them to showcase their talent. Look at the event that is coming up now. If you guys didn't deem it free to organize it, this handballer will just be training, nothing to show for it. Grassroots-wise, what can you say about handball in Abuja?
FCT is known to be a handball grassroots because we've been organizing this grassroots competition for a while, since 2015. You know, 2000 to 1995. The handball has been in existence. Even in before, FCT used to go travel international competitions for handball. Like they went to Denmark, Sweden, which they won in the under 12 and under 15. Then FCT, we have the Unity boys, who were the first under 12 and under 15. In the under 12 and under 15, the Unity boys, they've been playing for a while. Some of them now have gotten jobs. They are grown. They are big men in some organization. You have them in road safety, civil defense, prisons, and so many other places. All of them started from the under 12 and under 15 from the FCT.
Now, when you look at this under 12, under 15, grassroots wise, how is it difficult to get all these athletes together?
They are not really difficult if you go to a place like Gosa, because we don't just gather them together. We've been training them, we monitor them. We have training center in Gosa, we have in Karo, we have in Jabi, we have in other places that we train. When you go there in the evening, you see a lot of them training, playing there. So, and when we put them, we gather them in this championship now. As we are playing, I have a group of technical crew that will be selecting the best players. For we are going to have FCT under 12 team, FCT under 15 team, boys and girls, and we'll keep them and be training them on weekly basis. Maybe every Saturday we'll gather them and train them, follow them, mentor them until they graduate to the under 18, under 20 to the national team too. Okay,
you have under 18 and under 20
yes,
also.
We still have under 18, under 20, under 21, yes.
In FCT?
Yes.
Then you have under 21. So it means from 12, 15, 18, 20, and 21.
Yes, they
That's
graduate.
the age grade
yes.
they graduate from. Among all these, have you ever been able to get at least maybe one national player from FCT?
We have a lot of them. I told you that some of them, we have some of them that are with civil defense. They started from under 12 and under 15. Many of them have played professional. Some of them are even playing professional as I speak outside the country. Like Mr. Richard, who has a foundation, he played in the under 12 in the 90s. In FCT.
In FCT.
Then we have people like Okocha in the popular known as Okocha in civil defense. We have Coach Bala Khalid. All of them played. They were FCT players. They are all over the place. Some of them are in the national team. Even the present national technical director of the federation, Coach Bala, he played for FCT.
So it means FCT has really been a bedrock of handball in Nigeria.
Yes.
Good one there. Well, Hulda Coach has been talking. That is the General of FCT Handball. We've been showcasing handball. It will be starting tomorrow. 24 teams jostling for honor in the area council, 6 in the FCT. We have to push this because it won't be always football. We have to give credence to other sport. That's why it's 360 sport, always very important. All sports are important. Now, media officer, before we go, at least advice to youth out there before we go.
Yeah, before that, I have the advice. There are a lot of laurels to be won in this competition. Of course, apart from the various trophies, 4 of them gigantic trophies, of course, that was donated by Amitic Kids Concept. There will be scholarships that will be given to the best, overall best player in this tournament. will be given scholarship to study University of Nigeria and Soccer. If he or she wishes to be in that university, scholarship will be given to her or him. And then the best players or the various categories will be given an award. And then finally, in terms of advice, I always say it that if the government can give better attention to education and most importantly sports, Nigerian police will be idle.
Well, good one there. Well, Huda Unkocha, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Good one. We've been talking concerning this event is coming up and it's starting where you just have to appreciate the fact that handball is growing FCT. It's not just from today. It has been for a very long time. According to the Secretary General, where she mentioned those names, we have to go now. It's been a wonderful time having Amechiago. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
And also Huda Unkocha, the Secretary and also the Media Officer, Federal Capital Territory Handball Association. They've been with us in the studio on the show, 360 Sport on Trust TV. I am Adeni Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.